Hi, dear students, how are you? Yes, are you suffering with any illness? Okay, yes, we all know about illness, bother illness. Okay, that is in our mind. Yes, nowadays the major problems are in surroundings. Yes, what are the major problems? Yes, day to day we know more than more dangerous situations we are all committing. But this time we are very intelligent and aware about that type of causative diseases. Yes, I said that the novel coronavirus, that is very fastly super spreading in world. So we are awareness about that novel coronavirus COVID-19. But we all obey the government, the social workers, and doctors, okay, and use sanitizers. We are every time we are going to ATM, bank, supermarket, anywhere. You just using sanitizers, and don't forget your mask. Okay, mask covering full of nose and mouth, and wash your hands regular interval and keep social distancing. Okay. Yes. The next topic we will starting our next topic. The topic name is why do we fall ill? Why do we fall ill? That's the question. Why do we fall ill? Many more problems are here to become illness. Have you heard about earthquake? Earthquake in Gujarat, Nepal, Bhutan, Bhuj, etc. Most of the people they can losing their habitat, their house, family, etc. And in this Kerala, endosulfan is a very dangerous chemical substance using weedicides, pesticides. The situation is very dangerous. Okay, endosulfan causes many more diseases in the living organisms, sometimes animals, especially human beings and some animals also. The major problem is vision, loss of vision, hearing, loss of hearing, and loss of our life activities. And we discussed about earthquake. The earthquake peoples were lose their community, buildings, etc. And cyclones, also another one, cyclones. Cyclones is a very dangerous wind. Cyclone. This is another dangerous situation. Cyclones. They have affected the coastal regions of peoples. Coastal area peoples. The cyclone is affected the coastal area peoples. They were losing their life, their habitats, their families, etc. But in this chapter, that losing our health, why? The chapter name is also why do we fall ill? That health means, the first point is health. Health. Health means what? Health means what? Disease-free condition, that is health. A healthy person means the person has disease-free condition. Disease-free condition. Disease-free condition, that is health. Yes. In human beings, how to overcome this disease condition? When we disturbing one disease, how will we overcome it? Okay, then you know about the cells are the unit of life. You know about cells are the unit of life. The group of cells which having same origin function structure, you already know that. Then when some tissues. The cells are joined to the tissues. Then these cells and tissues are made of some chemical substance. That substance are carbohydrate, protein and lipids. These tissues and cells are manufactured with chemical substances. These are carbohydrate. Carbohydrate. Next is protein. Proteins. Other one is lipid or fats. Other one is lipids or fats. Cells and tissues are made of many chemical substances such as carbohydrate, proteins, lipids and fats. Okay. In our organs, tissue, there are very specialized activities are there. In tissues or cells, there are very specialized activities are there. Okay. Injection and chewing, swallowing, digesting, absorbing, circulating, transporting, excreting. These are main functions of here. Okay. These functions are possible. The functions, the working of some tissues activities. This work is done with, that means that presence of tissues activities. Some example. Heart is beating. Heart is beating. Lungs are breathing. Lungs are breathing. Kidneys are filtering urine. Filtering urine. The major life process are these tissues activities are heart is breathing, heart is beating. Heart is beating. For what purpose? For blood pumping. Each and every part of the body need blood. Because the oxygen and food materials and hormones, vitamins, etc. is transported within the blood, and every cell need oxygen. So the blood capillaries, every cell is in contact with blood capillaries, receiving the oxygen and removing the carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide will be transported through this blood, and that is possible done with the organ, the important organ, that is heart. So heart beating is the main process. The second one is lungs. Lungs are breathing. Yes. Our respiratory organ. Living organisms, respiratory main higher organisms, respiratory organ is lungs. Lungs are breathing. Another part. Third one is kidneys filtering urine. The kidneys main functions of kidney is filtration. That filtration is ultrafiltration, not filtering. Ultrafiltration. The kidneys are ultrafiltrating. Okay. Then this working, the all living activities working, the tissues working, tissues activities working. They were interconnecting between them. Suppose the kidneys are not filtering urine. That means kidney is suspended. The work is suspended. Kidney function is now stopped. Then what happened? The filtering of urine is not working. That means urine filtration is not working in this time. So the waste materials like ammonia, uric acid, some of the bile pigments, etc. These were accumulated. That substance, that accumulated substance will go into a toxic substance. At that time, they produce toxic substance, poisonous substance. Toxic substance. They produce poisonous or toxic substance. That poisonous substance will reach blood and going towards the brain and heart and other part of the body. Then lungs are responding these toxic substances. Then responding. Lungs were filled with toxic substance and brain have no idea about what we do. So brain have a confusion what we do, what I do. So in this process, kidney failure, kidney function, when kidney function stop, then the whole part will affecting that such condition. So brain have take no decision at that time. What we do, they say what we do. That is the main problem. So this is the interconnection between all internal organs. Okay. Then we were disturbing with some cold. The nose were blocked. We don't know about smell. We cannot smelling the substances, fragrance, foul smell, etc. But we eating some chicken, beef, biryani, but we have no idea about the taste. We cannot get the actual taste of the food items. That means there is an interconnection between nose and mouth. And when we have some illness, okay, then in facial part, illness in facial part, the eyes were reddish in color. The hearing, that means ear is very painful, and tongues were cracking sounds. They were become ill. Okay, so all the parts, our human beings, especially in human beings, all the internal organs, they were working with interconnected to also. Okay, then in this kidneys filtering urine not filtering. That means accumulation of waste materials, poisonous substance, toxic substance. That is a disease starting process. Okay, that will affect our health. That means health means disease-free condition. But now this time disease is started. How the disease is started? Healthy, being well. That means being well. Disease-free conditions. Okay. Then physically, mentally, socially. Physically, mentally, socially, they were fit. Keeping being well. Okay, so health is disease-free condition, keeping well-being. Okay, disease-free condition, being well, and physically they were fit. Physical, mental, social circumstances. That is health. Okay, then the health of organisms were dependent on their surroundings. The surroundings. Example is the water pollution. In a pond or river, there is more than 100 types of organisms are there. They can live in such surroundings. Then, when the water is polluted by chemical substance or some materials, the surroundings is very changing in the case of that living organisms. So they can survive. They try to survive, but more of the organisms will die. Okay, you are in your house daily producing some waste, food waste, vegetable waste, and then sweeping waste, etc. That dust particles as well. How is removing? Yes, food particles, food materials, food waste, they were garbage to compost, biogas, etc. That means every time we keeping the social cleanness. Every time we keeping social cleanness. The first up, we are cleaning themselves. That means personal hygiene is a main condition. Without personal hygiene, the health will be lost. So, personal hygiene is very important. Then, family food in a house, father, mother, children, grandchildren, etc. They were hygienically clear. And the surrounding of their house should be clean. And when surrounding is clear, the society will be clear. This has already know about it. I know. Yes. We are awareness about social cleanness, social wellness about it. Okay, then in this chapter we are studying about cleanness and fit for physically and mentally. I got an accident. My leg wear is not in that condition, not in condition. That means the some fracture into my legs. So I am ill. I am suffering with some problems. That is a physical one. Physical one. And mentally means the poverty that is main communal issues, political issues, that they were mentally disappointed. They create mentally disappointed process. So the mentally problems are here. Mentally problems, sadness, and some hallucinations are here. Then social clean. So health is contain physical, mental, social cleanness, fitness, being well, disease-free condition. These are the main points. Okay. Then next is distinction between healthy and disease-free. Distinction between healthy and disease-free. Next point. Distinction between healthy and disease-free. Disease-free condition. Distinction between healthy and disease-free. Disease means what? Disease. Disease means being uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, that is disease. Yes. What have you know about diarrhea? Diarrhea, have you know about diarrhea? Diarrhea cause loose motion. Diarrhea cause loose motion. Diarrhea is the illness and the loose motion is the symptom. When a microorganism, this is causing organism, microorganism enter into human body, when the disease will starting. The disease will starting, but the disease at the end point and symptoms is showing. The symptoms will show you. Yes, you know that microorganism, disease causing organism, that will affecting firstly in cell. This type of microorganism, disease causing organism, this is firstly causing those affected to cells. From cells, they are affecting to tissue. They are affecting tissues. Then, when tissue affected with microorganism, harmful organism, disease or disease causing organisms, when tissue is affected with disease causing organism, harmful organisms, when the physiological system of beings, of living organism, the most of the physiological system physiological system were losing, they were uncontrolled. Okay, then physiological system is disturbed, then all body functions were disturbed. All body functions were disturbed. Look, the disease means being uncomfortable. That means entering the microorganism, disease causing organism. When disease causing organisms enter into our body, in human being, that affect firstly the cells, and then uncomfortable to tissues. Then the microorganism, the disease causing organism affected the tissues, the physiological system will be disturbed. Then the physiological system disturbed, then body functions is also in negative. That means they were disturbed in. Yes, example. First is, digestive system. You know about digestive system. Digestive system, have you know about the digestive system? Digestive system is in part stomach and intestine, mouth, stomach, intestine. Mouth, stomach and intestine. This is the digestive part. Okay, yes. The food intake into mouth and to convert to stomach, that going to stomach, and then there were the absorbable particles like glucose, simplest forms, proteins, that means amino acids, fats or fatty acid, glycerol and fatty acid. Then some absorbable particles were even water also absorbed by intestine. Okay, and then in digestive system there is some problem with mouth. They can't ingest food. The food materials not enter into stomach. So the physiological systems were interrupted. Body functions were interrupted. Even mouth is proper working, mouth, feet, tongue, etc. Then food materials enter into stomach. Stomach is upset with upset with some illness. The physiological system, body functions is very disturbed. Okay, and in intestine also. Okay, then the this is the first one. Next is the muscular system. Muscular system consists, you know about muscular system. Muscular system about bones, muscles, etc. Muscular system have bones, striated muscles, skeletal muscles. That means first one is skeletal muscles, voluntary muscles are there, striated muscles are there, that present within the bones, in contact with bones and muscles. And the second one is the internal organs prepared by constructed by some organs or some type of muscles, that is known as involuntary muscles, that means smooth muscles. They have no striations, non-striated muscles. And third one is the cardiac muscles also. Okay, then when there is a disease, one or more system of body will change. If one disease causing organism is entered into human body, one disease causing organism entered into human body, there will change symptoms. They will change the all one or more body functions. You know, when the disease causing organism entering into human beings, that means any one disease causing organisms enter into human body, one or more body functions will destroy. The body or functions of body will change. Then we can see symptoms. Now we can see symptoms that lead to harm. Harm means cause to death or some losing of capacity, capability, ability to move in the organs, and stucking organs, inactiveness of the organs, such. Okay, you know, that is again I said, disease means being uncomfortable. Disease means being uncomfortable. When we disease, yes, when entering a microorganisms, unwanted microorganism, disease causing microorganisms, when enter into body, then we have uncomfortable, you know, uncomfortable. Yes, the first, this is the microorganism, the disease causing organisms first affected cells, and into cells they can spread into tissues, then physiological system will be affected by these microorganisms, disease causing organisms, and body functions will destroy the body functions. Then the digestive system, look into the digestive system, how some intestine, anus, etc. The system tract will be knowing about. We are also knowing about the digestive system. We have already learned. Okay, in this part, any part of the digestive system is inactive, the complete body functions will disturb. Examples: digestive, then muscular system also. Okay, and then we have headache, cough, loose motion, wound with pus. Look, we have uncomfortable, disturbed with headache. Cough. We are disturbed with cough, loose motion, wound with pus. Wound with pus. These are all symptoms. These are all symptoms. These are all symptoms. Okay. These indicate that may be a disease, but don't indicate what is the disease. This indicates that it may cause this is a starting of disease, but don't know about what is the disease. Headache. Headache will cause some mental stress. From mental stress or some doing work with very highly sunlighted area. Some dust particles enter into the eyes. So these were the reasons for headache. But actual diseases we are know about. Only this headaches, only with, that is migraine, sinusitis, etc. Then next is cough. We know cough, that is a symptom. That means some organisms. We are not knowing about that organism, that microorganism. We are not knowing that microorganisms. That microorganism. We are not knowing about that microorganisms. Enter into our mouth and lungs. Will be causing to cough. But actual disease, this is a symptom. But we are not knowing about the actual disease. Then loose motion. Loose motion. That is diarrhea. Diarrhea, the main symptom of diarrhea is loose motion. But we know about what is diarrhea. Some protozoans affected the stagnant water. We are using this stagnant water. We are using poisonous water, drainage water. That means social cleanliness and food cleanliness is not proper. At that time, such microorganisms, protozoans, are entered into the body and they started their function. And symptom is loose motion. Loose motion. But we are not about what is the reason for this. Okay. So this is the sign of some diseases. Okay. Then next point is acute and chronic disease. The point is acute and chronic disease. Acute and chronic. Acute and chronic disease means this is manifestations. Manifestations means to see will be different on number of factors. Number of factors. Okay, acute and chronic disease means have different effects of our health. These are different effects of our health that cause poor functioning of body parts. These cause poor function of body parts. Poor functioning of body parts. Okay, then acute means very small time durated disease. Small time. That means cold, headache, such type of diseases are very short time period diseases. Okay. Short time. Short time period disease. Then chronic disease is a long term. That is reduce the ability to learn what is the disease. It's not we have no ability to knowing about the disease. That is chronic. This is a long time disease. Examples for acute disease are these are short time period diseases. Short time period diseases, cough, pneumonia, typhoid. These are the short term period diseases. Okay, but chronic long term period. Examples of chronic disease are elephantiasis. Have you heard of elephantiasis? What you heard about elephantiasis? Elephantiasis, yes. And then asthma. Asthma and elephantiasis are the major chronic disease. Elephantiasis and asthma are major chronic disease. Yes, students, that is concluding. That is conclusion of this chapter. Okay, keep going well and stay safe at home. See you tomorrow. Bye.